Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Lucky Luch here. Welcome back to my room and my YouTube channel. Today, I want to talk about injuries because getting hurt sucks. So, getting hurt physically, no, scratch that. Getting hurt at 33 is not like getting hurt at 16, okay? Getting hurt at 16, you put a little ice on it, maybe you walk it off, you know what I'm saying? And then you're kind of back to 100% in no time. When things happen later in life, it takes a little bit longer to heal, a little bit longer to get to 100%. And you really have to look at your lifestyle, the way that you're living, and change things in order to get back. You're pretty much resurrecting yourself when you get hurt, like past 27. When you're in your early 20s, mid 20s, when you're a teenager, you're not really thinking about that. At this point, I am not just talking about my physical injuries. I'm talking about mentally getting hurt, spiritually getting hurt, getting your heart broken, things like that. Like, it takes a lot to get over the hurt in your 30s. And this is just part of the process of aging. This is part of the process of growing up. It's just a part of life. At some point, you're gonna get hurt. And it's all about how you bounce back. And honestly, I just feel like I've gone through a gauntlet of injuries this summer. Some of them are my fault, but one of them was a freak accident. Graphic content incoming. So first was back in May. I messed up my finger. I split my nail in half pretty bad. And that was annoying because when you injure your hand, it's really hard to do stuff, and you don't realize how much you do stuff until you start doing stuff and realize, hey, I can't do stuff right now. And then the second injury that came was a sprained ankle, which I played 4 games of ball this day. I don't even remember rolling my ankle or anything. I woke up the next morning and my thing was swollen. And I'm like, oh man, I haven't had a sprained ankle in years. What the heck is this? Getting hurt sucks. Maybe a month after that, I'm in the park, I'm feeling good, I'm coming down court, and I hit this kid with the Euro step, wrap around, boom, make the layup. And everybody in the park was like, ooh. Internally, I was like, ooh, something about that didn't feel right. And so the injury that I got diagnosed with was a hip impingement and a torn labrum. Yeah, I'm kind of effed. And so I'm a few weeks into my rehab, but I'm probably going to have 6 more weeks and really just take a lot of things away to get back to 100%. Man, this just kind of really, it made me realize, yes, I am aging. I am getting older, even though I am relatively young. It definitely took a little bit of a hit to my ego as a male who is kind of a big kid. You know, I like to play. I like to run around. I like to do athletic things. And the fact that I really can't do any intense activity, the fact that I can't do any hit activities, the fact that I have to stay away from running, it just sucks. Because I've been on a journey with my body recently. I'm trying to get back into better shape. Trying to change my diet and treat myself better. And I do have to do these things. And at the same time, I have to recalibrate how I'm working out and how I go about doing things throughout my day in order to make sure that I get healthy. That by the time, it starts getting nice again, March, April, May-ish, where we're kind of maybe doing some outdoor activities, I can be able to run, jump, and sprint and not feel any pain. Where I can sit, because right now, honestly, the pain's not really bad, but if I sit down for a long time and then I go to stand up, I feel it get tight. So I need to work myself out for the next few months and make sure that I'm able to do these activities, able to do these things, which most things I can do, without any pain. So you can take this at face value, talking about physical pain, but the other pains that I mentioned, the spiritual, the mental, the heartbreak, you can use what I've learned as metaphors for all types of pain. All right. So here's a couple things I've learned ever since I found out that my hip is messed up. Motion is lotion. Now, I just thought that was some weird stuff that yoga people say, but then my physical therapist told me this, and I'm like, wow, that makes so much sense. Because if you get hurt, obviously, before I go on, make sure you consult a medical professional. I am not a medical professional, so, go talk to your doctor first. But movement is very important, okay? Yes, stretching. Yes, walking. Yes, weightlifting, getting your body moving, opening up certain areas, right? Engaging your core and your glutes and your workout. All of this stuff is so important. And even if you do a little bit of it every single day, one, it'll help you progress. It'll help you get stronger. Two, it'll help your body just feel good. Just get a little bit more energy throughout the day if you keep your body moving. So my dad used to say slow motion is better than no motion. And now my physical therapist is telling me motion is lotion. So motion, lotion, keep the body moving, baby. But obviously, make sure you consult with the doctor because sometimes, depending on the injury, you might have to rest a little bit. Just saying. Second is slow and controlled movements. Sometimes you just want to get to the gym, thug it out, get through your workout, get home and do what you got to do. But I think it's really important to take your time. When you start rushing, you mess things up. And that's how you get hurt. Yes. So just take your time, man. Look, the gym or your job, the office, it's not going to get legs and walk away. It's going to be there, okay? Take your time. Make sure your mindset is good, right? Make sure that you're breathing, which I'm not doing because I'm talking so damn fast. Yo, look, if it takes you a couple extra seconds, a couple extra minutes to finish a set, that's okay. Make sure that you're breathing. Make sure that your form is good. Make sure that you're carrying enough weight so that you don't get all wobbly and stuff. And just control your movements. Stay calm, breathe, take your time. I promise you, you can get through this, okay? Because I'm going through it right now, and I'm getting through it, all right? I'm crawling my way to the other side, slowly but surely. Yeah, I feel like we could split that one into a few bullets, but just the breathing, the taking your time, all that other stuff, it falls into just slow and controlled movements. The more aware that you are of what you're doing and how you're doing it, the better the result. Nothing good comes from rushing. Just trust me on that, okay? I think number 3, it will get better, okay? This injury for me, it's probably going to take me 8 weeks. It sounds like a long time, but I do a little something every day to help me heal, and I feel better, and it will get better. You have to know that you're going through the mud because there is a path at the end that is smooth, okay? You're doing all this work now so that in 6 months or however long the timeline is, you're feeling better, all right? You will get through this. You just have to take the steps. And some days, you're going to be able to take 3 steps. Some days you're going to be able to take half a step. And you know what? That's still progress. Half a step or 3 steps. But every day is going to look different. Every day you will get closer to healing, to becoming a better version of yourself, to becoming a stronger version of yourself. You will get through it. So whether you're going through a heartbreak, whether you're mentally stuck, whether you're physically stuck right now, just remember, motion is lotion. Move your body a little bit every day. Even if you got to just stand in your room like this. Make sure you take some time just to breathe. Remember to, control your movement. Take your time. Don't rush. And number 3, you will get better. Because if you're feeling down, right? If you're feeling down in the dumps right here, right? If you hit rock bottom, the only way to look is up. The only way to go is this way. Or if you're feeling, or that way, right? Whatever way. But if this is the bottom, hey, you can only get up from here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. Is there something you want to add? Is there something I missed? A lot of this talk right now is just very improv. This is just how I'm feeling. I'm a little bit frustrated. I am just trying to do things every day to make sure that this injury is getting better. Losing a little bit of weight at the same time, and then still working on content and, uploading to YouTube every Tuesday. It's hard. It's difficult trying to be consistent. It's difficult trying to heal yourself, both internally and externally, but you can do it. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.